From out here, it looks like we can go on forever living like we do. We all know, however, the entire human race needs to make some changes. But doing your part does not need to be a pain in the ass. I know I'm having a great time.
The child coffin, a toy box. This is getting uglier and uglier.
I'm here to teach you all I have learned in the last 2 decades.
If this light bulb breaks in my hand, I'm gonna smack you.
Yes!
Rodney, we're gonna have to hire some people.
I guess that's really a plug.
It doesn't hurt.
Wow.
You'll get a peek into my world, my studio, and my circle of friends and designers as we document all of this and bring the whole excursion online and into your living room.
Gisela, would you like to come over? Cheers. Yes.
Right here on Refitting the Planet.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Rodney.
How are ya?
How's it going?
We have a lot to go over. So how are ya? I did see the blog. It's like the website's coming up. It looks great. And I've had a few people comment about it looks great.
That's good news.
Yeah. What's slated for the next thing?
Right now, the next thing is to build out Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
And then
okay.
as you're doing the projects, we'll build out the projects page so that our viewers can follow us on the show and then go to the
Okay.
website and try it for themselves.
I know you and I talked a lot about the food stuff.
In the food world, we can use those people, that avenue, as a marketing avenue because we know in Brooklyn that we're very health conscious.
Right.
And we focus on being green. Visiting the farmers markets would be a good idea.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because that's like the most sustainable food thing in Brooklyn is that we're getting food from local farmers.
It's going to be kind of the destination stuff that we're covering. The bigger bulk of it will be eco-design artists, what's going on with sustainable existence in Brooklyn, and we're going to really keep the website focused on that. Chris, what do we have yet to prep?
Well, we still have to prep everything for the tire chair.
Everything?
Everything. The rods still need chrome plated.
Okay, yep.
We still need to cut some more inner tube.
We have the inner tube, right?
We have the inner tube.
Okay, all right, cool.
Some of it still needs cutting.
So much. Okay, and with regards to the specific things related to shooting, Will Kurtz, he's not showing right now. Like if we go by his place, he's gonna have work there?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
good. And have you heard back from Rebecca? She was gonna show me around.
No, I have not.
Could
I'll
you
have to
call her? Okay, cool. Okay, so Danny, keep up the good work. Chris, let's get to Wilco. Let's take care of the rods, and let's see if we can't get that all set up and get going.
Have fun.
Cool. Oh yeah, here we go. The adventure continues. Close the door.
Brooklyn, New York, this season's destination. Everyone used to go into the city, Manhattan, for fun, but now you get everything you need in Brooklyn. There's food, there's parties, there's clubs. That's where it is, forget about it. Not only has the passion for the Brooklyn Dodgers been rekindled with the new Brooklyn Nets, but the creative energy that gave us Topps baseball cards and Nathan's hot dogs still lives on too in this diverse place. Now out here in Coney Island, it's the battle of the cultures. The more edgy counterculture of the Coney Island Freak Show and its many worshipers, and the wealthy developers with eyes popping out of their heads for another Atlantic city. I don't think it's any mystery where my leanings are for this crazy beach. And if you are here, you have to ride the Cyclone and the Wonder Wheel. But watch out for the swinging cars. The first time I was on one of those, I felt like I was gonna fly right off of the top of the damn thing. And your cotton candy, snacks, and beer should come from Paul's Daughter or Ruby's, two of the oldest places in Coney Island. Paul's Daughter used recovered beams from an old building out here, and Ruby's used a lot of old boardwalk wood for their tables, bar, and details everywhere. Both of these places have a long history here and are making sustainability a priority. Check them out. In addition to miles of beaches, Brooklyn also has some major green spaces. Prospect Park, which is 2/3 the size of Central Park, was designed by Frederick Law Olmsted 12 years after he had designed Central Park. Some parts of this park are such that you can forget that you're in the city at all. But there is far more in this borough more tightly connected to design and sustainability. And with Brooklyn being the growing cultural mecca of New York City's emerging artists, it's on. Most of the design art activity stretches from the area of Red Hook, where the Queen Mary 2 docks now, through an area called Dumbo, along the Brooklyn Navy Yard and into a neighborhood called Williamsburg. And it goes on with the neighborhood of Bushwick becoming the actual mecca, the heartbeat of the activity.
Oh shit, dude, it's Will Kurtz. Tell him we're on our way. We're running late.
All right.
I think this tape is probably not good for me to be biting all the time.
You know, in the car here, I was saying it's almost a disservice to say you're sculpting with newspaper because it's and magazines. It's beyond that. How did you get started even doing this with this material?
I guess I feel like I'm lucky that I discovered this. I like to be more spontaneous. So I found this material that I could build something up very quickly and be very expressive with it. It's raw and it kind of fits my subjects. And so everything just kind of fell into place. People that I guess inspire me the most, they've been through a lot in their life.
Real people with real lives, with real struggles or real history. I mean, you know, I can't even imagine, but like that.
Oh, this lady, she was just sitting out, there's this old folks home up in Chelsea, and you know, they wheel the people out, and somebody wheeled her to the corner by where the subway is, and she just watches people, but she was just so sweet. God, whenever I see something that just catches my heart, I go, oh my God, she's so beautiful, this little lady. Then I know that's a sculpture.
Yeah.
This woman here, she's just out there talking on the phone like, whoa, where did she come from? I have to make her. And this little lady here, she's on Flushing. She's out there every day sweeping the sidewalk and sweeping the leaves off the gutter. You know, the sweepers come by. She doesn't need to do that, but she's out there, and this is her right here. I made her, and she's bent over like she's had a whole life of labor. You can't bend over like that unless you...
Right, unless you've been doing it for decades, yeah. I love the bearded guy sculpture. That's amazing.
He was, luckily he was sleeping on a wall at 2 in the morning and outside the...
I could see that.
And so I got really close with my camera, and I was like 2 feet away taking pictures of him.
And he stayed asleep?
Yeah, he had
Oh,
no
perfect,
idea.
excellent. Okay, dude, you know what? I'll take care of the chrome plating at Wilco, but if you could then get back to the studio and get back to work on the website, we need to get that up if we're going to be chasing down people for this.
Okay, man. All right, I'll see you later.
Here's the keys. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
See ya.
You've been doing this for
20 years.
20 years. Explain to us a little bit of the process of how this works.
Well, it's really electroplating. It's like welding.
It's like welding.
Yeah, like you weld something.
So you're like
but-
welding a thin layer of metal against another metal.
Yeah, but this is done under solution.
So how long do you leave it in there?
Couple of minutes or so.
Oh, okay. This is just the rinse. Or no, this is the acid.
This is the cleaner.
That's
The
the
number one cleaner.
soap, then the cleaner.
Right.
Can you electroplate any materials or certain
Any metal.
Just metals?
Metal, only metal.
Okay.
It goes from the cleaner to the rinse to the nickel.
Okay.
Nickel is the base material.
Okay.
Everything has to be nickel plated first.
Okay.
you
Oh,
want
so if
chrome,
you're plating with other metals, first it's nickel,
everything
then everything
has to
else.
be nickel.
So clean. You have no fingerprints or anything.
And I notice you're even wearing gloves too?
Yeah.
Just in case. Wow. Yeah, that looks amazing.
When you nick chrome, then you put the chrome over the nickel.
So the
Everything.
parts I'm having done first get nickel plated,
Nickel-plated,
then
then
they get chrome plated. So the current
dissolve.
is pulling from these bags?
These bags.
So it recognizes, so now it's running the electricity through. So now how long does this take?
This takes 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Wow. It is hot in here. Woo! Hot. That's beautiful. The metal plating is really thin. It's just a thin layer on this. Lucy, I'm home. And have I got some chrome rods for you? Okay, so I actually have an interesting project that kind of changes the game a little bit, but it keeps it interesting. When the Bushwick Open Studio Festivals was happening, I had my studio open. There was a gallery owner from Miami who came in and started talking to me about Art Basel. More than 50,000 artists, dealers, collectors, museums, and galleries attend Miami's Art Basel, easily the biggest contemporary art event in both North and South America, showcasing the best contemporary art of all mediums that the continents have to offer. Even some of Miami's biggest private collectors open their homes to show contemporary art you will not see anywhere else. It occurred to me that I have been wanting to build a house for a while.